Hey guys, it's Will, your favorite rural campaign and elections expert, and today I want to talk to you about a matter of life and death. Listen, if you've never listened to one of my videos till the end, I'm going to ask you to do that today, and please, if you would, share this video. Marcellus Williams is scheduled to be executed tomorrow, Tuesday, September 24th, in my state of Missouri for the 1998 murder of reporter Leisha Gale. Like so many cases involving minorities in the state of Missouri, this case had problems from the very beginning that caused many people to raise their eyebrows. Not long after the murder, an inmate named Henry Cole and Williams' girlfriend, Laura Asaro, named Williams as the culprit. The only problem is, number one, there was no forensic evidence that tied Williams to the crime scene, and number two, the two individuals involved were cut a deal for their own crimes on top of receiving almost $10,000 in reward money for turning Williams in. Despite of this, a Missouri jury convicted Williams of murder and burglary. Williams' arguments that he was innocent of these crimes had so much merit that a former Republican governor, Eric Greitens, actually set up a board to investigate this case. Unfortunately, during the summer of 2023, newly sworn-in Governor Mike Parson, a Republican, dissolved the board and lifted the stay. The court, Parson said, would decide Williams' fate, and the Missouri Supreme Court issued a third execution warrant for Williams. And Parson did this knowing that two previous execution attempts had been halted in order to allow authorities to look into further DNA testing and investigation. The other really important thing that's happened in this case is that the St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office has supported Williams' claims of innocence, and they recently filed a motion to vacate his conviction, a move approved by a county trial judge, but it was quickly contested by Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey. The same Republican Attorney General who's been a consistent embarrassment to the state of Missouri, filing frivolous lawsuits about the election, choice, etc., all over the country. It's been often said in the state of Missouri that Attorney General Andrew Bailey would never let the truth stand in the way of a good political move. So today, the Missouri Supreme Court is considering his death row case a day before his scheduled execution. As I've said before, Williams has several key issues on his side. First, the St. Louis County prosecutor has taken his side in this case. Second, there's no DNA evidence tying Williams to the crime. And finally, in a move that can only be considered an incredible act of courage, even the victim's husband has sided with Williams. Unfortunately, even with all of that said, there are a couple of things working against Williams today in the Supreme Court. First, it was ruled many years ago that the DNA evidence had been mishandled by authorities, therefore it can't be further tested to prove his innocence. And second, the two witnesses that originally testified against Williams have both passed away. But it's clear from the evidence that it's time for Missouri politicians to do the right thing. But they're going to need a little encouragement from us. So I'm encouraging everybody to please call the number on the screen now and tell Governor Mike Parson that it's time to do the right thing, to either pardon Williams or vacate his death penalty sentence. Now I'd like to say something to rural white conservative Missourians. Regularly I hear you make the argument that you judge people by the character that they have rather than by the color of their skin. Now's the time for you to put up or shut up. Or as they say, put your money where your mouth is. You know as well as I do that a phone call from a rural conservative white constituent is going to mean a lot more to the governor than a call from an African American constituent in St. Louis or Kansas City. Now you might be saying there's no way he would have been found guilty if he wasn't guilty of the crime. However, I'd like to remind you that since 1972, over 200 individuals who've been put to death in this country were later found to be innocent because of DNA or live witness testimony. So I'm asking everyone today, especially my rural conservative white friends in the state of Missouri, to pick up the phone and call the number you see on the screen and let Governor Parson know it's time to do the right thing. Thank you in advance, and please share this video so that we can get the word out.